Hey, what's up? Thanks for checking out my video. So, the project I'm working on right now, or I'm going to work on, is right here. This is it's a 99 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 2-door. And a buddy at work asked me if I could maybe help him fix this this hood. You can see the issues here that the hood has. It's you know, the sun has taken its toll on this paint up here. It's been redone, and so he wants it redone, but we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to, you know, back here, this is all going to be blue. This is the factory color blue here, you can kind of see. And we're gonna, this part here is all going to be blue. This center part where it's gray here, we're gonna do a satin black, kind of a, not a flat black, but a satin hot rod black, and it'll come down to where this kind of, this pinstripe is at here. And so this is all be blue back here. And so we're gonna redo that. Up here, you can see there's some bed liner stuff here. I'm gonna take that off. That's gonna be blue. And we're going to redo the grill here. He wants that satin black. So this will be satin black. This will be blue. This will be satin black. And so this will be blue. So anyway, that's kind of the project here. This, you know, this is some older, like spray-on bed liner type stuff. I'm going to refresh that. We're going to do some good quality urethane bed liner on this to try and match it with, this is like a really good bed liner he's done on the top there, like a professional polyurea type bed liner. And so we'll get that to match, and we'll respray the Jeep all the factory color blue there with some base clear. What else? Let's see. So I'm gonna start by just taking everything off, you know, try and get everything kind of out of the way. We're gonna do these hinges in a satin black. Do these hinges up here with some satin black. And the fenders, he's already got these taken off. And I'm gonna do the fenders. They're over in the shed over there. We're gonna do those with a good the two-part bed liner stuff to match this. So these will match, the fenders will match this here, and we'll try and get it to match this, but you know, I'll do my best. So anyway, that's my project. You know, I'm gonna take all this stuff off there. He's got some new decals ordered, and I'll take some videos along the way and show you my progress. So I'm going to start sanding on this hood, and I've got a lot of the you know, the hardware and stuff off here, the bumpers, you know, so when you flip the windshield down, it lands on these bumpers. I got all that stuff off there, and I'm ready to start sanding. And I'm just going to use an electric sander for now. You know, it's got some 120 grit on there. You know, when I start sanding here, this is it. Once I start sanding this off, I've got to paint it. So this is it. This is the point of no return. So here we go. I've got to paint it now. That's just, I've just got to do it now. So it, you know, this 120 is okay. It's, you know, it's not going too far, but I may just have to get a, you know, a circular thing and just strip the whole paint off, clear the metal, and that's what I might do. I just thought I'd kind of show you what I'm starting out here. All right, on to the next step. All right, so I've been sanding some on this hood, and I was using some 80 grit, and it just, I mean, the old paint, it's under here somewhere. It's just, I need to get all of that old paint off because it's been on top of the I don't know what the hell you call it, the factory paint. So there's primer, there's the factory paint, then there's primer, then there's black paint, which is out here, and it's just too much paint on top of the hood. So I've got to basically just take all the paint off here, and you can see here I've got it almost all off here. I kind of got out the I've got this grinding wheel here. It kind of takes off paint. Eastwood makes a nice one. It's kind of on a roller, but then I've got my drill down there. I've been using that too. So anyway, I'm just working at getting all the paint off the hood, and then I'm going to prime it and you know, wet sand it smooth so it's got a smooth surface to paint the satin black on. So anyway, that's my progress so far. All right, so pretty much got all the paint off the hood, and other than just a tiny bit of, you know, original primer on there, but it feels fairly smooth, and took me quite a bit to get all this paint off here. I've got a handy dandy Harbor Freight grinder. Remember, I had the you know, I pretty much wore that sucker out and this thing crapped out on me too. My $10 Harbor Freight grinder is screwed and fried and whatever. But I did have a 30-year-old Craftsman drill I bought like when I first got married. And this baby has freaking held up. It's probably made in the USA, but anyway, yep, right there, see, made in the USA. It's 30 years old, and it finished the job. And it did pretty good. You can tell there's a lot of freaking blue paint on there. So I had to finish it with my Craftsman drill, and it took a little longer. The grinder is faster, you know, spins faster and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna spray some primer on here. I'm gonna take it over to the shed, spray some primer on here, and I'm gonna block sand it, make sure it's all smooth. You know, it might be a little bit wavy in here, certain spots, but anyway, so that is where I'm at. All right, on to the primer. So I thought I'd show you this primer. It's a high build, let's see, can you see that? High build 2K black, and it is really, really thick, and actually it's settled some. You can see some on the bottom of the deal there. And I have been mixing this shit up for like 20 minutes here now. So I'm going to keep mixing, and I'll probably, I mean, as thick as it is, I've got a primer gun inside. It's got a 2.5 or 2.3, and this is a 1.4. So I'm gonna thin it down with some urethane. Can you see that here? It'd be nice if I turned it here. Some urethane reducer. I'll thin it down. And this is an old gun. I use it for primer and such. It's not a bad gun. I use my other gun for the clear coats and shit. But anyway, I'm gonna keep mixing here and spray some primer. All right, so I just got done priming this hood. You can see it's still a bit wet over here on this side, and you can also tell and see that there might be, you know, there's some areas in here that there might be a little more body work in here than I had hoped for. But you know, this is the risk of taking everything down to the metal, and you know, you want to do it right, and this is what you do to do it right. You got to take down the metal and start from scratch, and especially if there's thick paint or bad quality paint on top. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've got a tripod deal from my phone, so one of these times I'll set it up and watch me spray. You can see I'm going to do some body work here. There's a little bit of a dent here and there. I'm going to try and maybe pull those out with the paintless dent repair thing. I hate to put too much body putty on anything anywhere, but I might have to put a little bit on the hood there. So anyway, and there's a little spot here on the side on the door here that I'm gonna try and get right. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I sanded the shit out of it on the hood, and I just put a second coat of primer on there, and I put it in some heavier areas where there's a little bit of some low spots, and it hasn't quite dried yet, but anyway, just thought I'd give you an update here real quick. I've got the mirrors off, and I've got the gas ring there off, tail lights, the whole rear end is bare. Look at that. Oh my gosh, no spare tire, nothing. So just thought I'd give you an update on it's still dirty. I need to wash it, and I need to sand all this stuff off there. That old bed. Did you see that? That old bed liner shit off there. And I got the decals off, and it's dirty. I need to wash it. I tried to get the grill off. I couldn't get that off. I'm gonna have to paint that on there. He wants that satin, along with the the center part here satin, and so I got the hood latches off. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So I'll give you a quick update. Alright, so it's early morning here, and I shot a second coat of primer on the Jeep here. And I'm gonna start block sanding this down. You can see my long dirt block here, and that's kind of what I'm using to get everything all flat and smooth. I just go back and forth, crisscross pattern there, try and get it all smooth. And I try not to use a whole lot of body putty on anything, and I possibly might have put a thin layer on certain parts of this, but there was no body putty on this originally, so I thought I'd just try and get it done back to the original, the way the factory did it. And that's what I'm trying to do here now. And so I'm just going to continue block sanding. There was a little bit of a dent here. I think I'm getting it here, but everybody notices the hood, so you got to try and get that as perfect as you can. So anyway, it's kind of what where I'm at now. All right, second time sanding. There's still a couple low spots. I'm gonna give it a third coat of primer, and there's a low spot in here and a couple back there, and I'm gonna probably just put it on a little thicker in those spots, and then cover where these metal spots are at. And that is where I'm at now. All right, so I've sanded and sanded some more, and then resanded and sanded some more, and resanded after that. And I think it's pretty damn close to being ready to paint. You can see kind of I'm getting some angles here. It's not too bad. A lot of hoods have a little flex to them, so I really couldn't get it absolutely perfect, but I think it's going to turn out pretty good. And so I'm going to go tape it off now, and we are going to spray some satin black on the hood here. I'm going to come down with this tape line about right there, and I'm going to paint satin black on the grill too. So I'm going to go to get it taped off. All right, time to paint. I got it all masked off. He wants these the satin black to end here, and then this will all be blue in here. So I'm going to paint the satin black on here. Got it all masked off. Hopefully, that's all. It's tough to get a nice, outline of, at the bottom of that hood. It's not exactly, a seam there. But anyway, hopefully it's good. I've got the paint. I'm going to start mixing the paint up here. I've got some hot rod black. It's a satin black. And got my gun ready here DeVilbiss finish line gun, so it's a decent gun. I'm sure there's better guns, but they're a lot more expensive. So anyway, and I'm gonna try and maybe take a video of me spraying the hood. Hey, looky here. We have got the satin black on the hood. There is, if you can see in the light there is a couple little dimples there, but you know, overall it turned out okay. Murphy's Law, the wind did come up and it got a little bit of stuff in the paint, so I may end up respraying it anyway. But at least I got that done. Right now I'm going to put some bed liner, some more bed liner. This has got some stuff on it. It's not very good quality, so we're gonna redo that with some two-part good quality bed liner. I'm gonna try and match this, but I don't know if I'll be able to get that exactly. So, and also these fenders, I'm gonna do the same thing and put the bed liner stuff on these. So all the fenders, and I'll show you what it is here. Over here. I use a lot of speed liner stuff. It's pretty good quality for the price, and this is a two-part bed liner. You can spray it on or roll it on. I'll probably roll it on and try and get a good texture out of it. So that's what I'm going to do next. And voila, we've got fresh coat of bed liner on the doors. This bed liner here it's dusty. I need to clean this, so it doesn't match right now exactly. When I get that clean, it'll probably look better. And the texture isn't exactly perfect, but I think it's all gonna look good. I'm gonna go with that. So anyway, I'm just gonna I'm prepping the rest of the Jeep for the blue. I'm getting off the excess bed liner stuff that he had on the fenders there. Getting that stuff all painted. I got the satin black on the grill there. So this is kind of where I'm at. Here's the fenders that I got done for the the bed liner stuff. It's dry. I'm just out here in the sun, kind of getting it all nice and cured. So anyway, it's the next day. So all right, there I'm at. I'm trying to fix a little bit of a dent in here, so I'm getting that done. There's the other side of the door there. So I'm thinking it's it's looking good, getting better here. This is all going to be blue up here, so that'll make it all different. Got the satin black up there. It's a little dusty, but it's all dry and cured out. So all right, that is the status for now. All right, hey, what's going on? So I was going to make some videos of me spraying the Jeep, but I'm trying to hurry because it's Sunday. It's almost dark out, and we've had some nice days. I've been trying to hurry because it's Colorado. It's October 28th, and come Tuesday it's going to be like 40 degrees is the high, and I'm painting here outside, So I had to hurry and try and get everything sanded and taped off and sprayed as fast as I could to get it, you know, done. So, but I thought I'd show you the, you know, right after I got it done here. See if I can get some nice angles here. Got some good good gloss to it. You know, it's not absolutely perfect because I'm painting out here on the farm outside, you know, but you know, I think it turned out pretty decent. Here's the hood. I need a better air compressor. It starts losing pressure, doesn't keep up with my gun, so I get a little bit of orange peel here and there. I got a couple bugs. Damn it. I thought the bugs were gone by now. But anyway, so this is what I've got. I've got it sprayed. I think it turned out pretty decent. I still have to spray these satin black, those hinges. He wants those hinges satin black, so I'm gonna do that. I did a kind of a rough texture, you know, on the bottom here, kind of like the newer vehicles all have on them. So that's kind of what I got. I think it's gonna look pretty decent when I get the hood on there. I think it's gonna look pretty good. I might have to touch up the grill a little bit here. So anyway, that is it, and I will let you guys. I'll take a video of it all complete and all back together. Hey, what's going on? So I'm getting the Jeep back together here. I thought I'd show you real quick what my progress is. This fender is just sitting on there. I haven't bolted it on, but I thought I'd show you what I'm doing here, getting all back together. It's a little bit dusty, so I got to get that all done. I might have to touch up the grill. I got to get the, you know, the bezels around here. I got to get them painted and back on there. So just thought I'd give you a quick update on, you know, I got the mirrors back on. So kind of halfway through and got the gas deal on there and a tail light. I got to get the other tail light on, and so that's my progress. All right, so here is the finished product. What do you guys think? I still need a you know, a turn signal light here on the fender flare, but I'm all done. The hood, I can still see a couple dimples in the hood, and I may respray that frame next spring when it warms up. And the grill didn't turn out as good as I wanted. I needed to take this bumper off and to get a good you know, shoot on the grill anyway. But anyway, I think it turned out pretty good, other than redoing those couple things. You know, here's the bed liner on the, you know, the doors. I think that turned out pretty good. This is the good, you know, the good bed liner he's got on that top. And we got some nice stickers on there, decals. We'll walk around this way here too. Got the back tire on. Got the hinges painted black, satin black. I painted these hinges up here too, because paint was coming off those too. So anyway, all done. I think it looks a lot better. It's all refreshed, looking nice. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe for my next project. I think I got some coming up here again. So anyway, thanks. Bye.